Happy New Comic Book Day, webheads! Got a couple things going on in this week's haul. First, I hit a major milestone. Second, did I get that all-important book that everyone was glamoring about? And third, hey, there's a whole other bunch of books that came out this week too. So let's get started. Hey, all my webheads out there, welcome back to Comic Book Corner 2.0. And fans, I am your host, Mike Spider Slayer, getting ready to bring a Spider Slayer's comic book haul. Fans, this is episode 433, and this is the video series where each and every week I show you, the fans, what I picked up at my comic book store, which is Comic Central. So thank you so much for providing the great comics. And also, guys, if at any time you want to share your haul with me, go ahead and join my Facebook group called Comic Book Corner 2.0 Webheads Unite. It's in the descriptions box below. You just click on the link. It's free to join. All right, guys, so let's get started with this week's haul. First off, I want to give a big shout out to a supporter of the channel by the name of Bobby Mack. He works at a comic shop called Heroes and Villains over in Hampton, Virginia. So if you guys are ever in that area, go ahead and go ahead and check it out, because he sent me a mysterious black bag of comic books, and I thought it was awesome. So I'm going to share with you what he sent me. He sent it to me about last week, and I opened it, but I wanted to share it with you guys. So here it is. Let me get it out of the black mysterious bag. Now it's on the floor, and here's some of the stuff that we got. So first things first, here is we got a couple of trades, okay? And the first one is this JLA trade, which I think is pretty cool. It's called New World Order from Grant Morrison and Howard Porter and John Dell. So I looked on the interior artwork of this, and it looks really nice. It's got Kyle Rayner in there and whatnot. All the characters are really illustrated nicely. Wonder Woman looks good in here too. So I was like, oh man, that's pretty cool. And then I wound up getting this JLA JSA Virtue and Vice. So I got this one as well that he sent, donated to the channel, which is really cool. And it's got Stargirl in there, so that I'm happy to see that, because I'm a fan of the character now. And then also, he promised me that he would send me Something Is Killing the Children issue 6, because I was missing it and I couldn't get it, couldn't get it anywhere. So I wound up getting that issue, so I can read actually issues 6, 7, and 8 now. So yes, really excited about that one. And then I wound up getting the Amazing Spider-Man issue 666, their variants cover as a Heroes and Villains comic. So that was their store's variants, and I thought that was really cool. So again, Bobby, I really appreciate you sending the book and all the other stuff with it. And if anybody else wants to send me stuff, to read or share on the channel or whatever it is, or do giveaways for it, my email is down in the description box below, and you can do that. So, all right, so here we go. The real mysterious black bag is in front of you right now. So what did I get? Well, there's one book this week that everyone was glamoring about, and I was curious if I was going to get it too, because usually my shop highlights really key important books. But if they don't have it enough for everybody, they don't do it. They only give a book to the subscribers or people that bought previous issues of the book and whatnot. So this time around, we'll find out if I wind up getting that book, because last time there was a big book out, I missed it. Oh no, my camera. Sorry. audio, video problems going on. All right, so first things first, we wound up getting a Batman issue 96, okay? So we'll wound up getting that one right there. Joker War, this is part 3. Great story so far. Looks like we got Freeze family going on in there. He's got kids and stuff wearing Freeze outfits. What is happening, man? So it becomes some kind of crazy dream, with Mr. Freeze. That's insane. It looks like he's wearing his crazy, his new armor that he wound up getting. So that's pretty cool. I don't want to spoil too much for you here, but that's Batman issue 96. Oh yeah, and guys, I wanted to tell you also, you guys, the webheads out there, thank you so much, because I just hit that 7,000 subscriber mark, so I really appreciate it. I know I'm not breaking the internet, or, not as high as some of the other comic channels, but 7,000 is a milestone for me, so I appreciate it. Thank you so much for giving the love and the support to the channel. Again, there's a lot of reasons why this channel wouldn't work without you guys, so I appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Next on the list, I wound up getting Avengers of the Wastelands issue 4. Remember it was digital only? Well, not anymore, because it's print now, so I'm definitely excited to get back on this book. This was a great series. So excited to read it, and man, oh man, I can't wait for issue 5 already. This is a great, great book. I definitely suggest, if you guys haven't checked it out, go ahead and check it out. All right, next. Another book I'm looking forward to reading is Black Cat. This is issue 12. Nice J. Scott Campbell cover, as you get to see Felicia and Tony Stark on the cover. And based off of what happened in the last issue, we wound up seeing Felicia acquire some Stark tech. She winds up getting a new armor, and she's got Black Cat armor, so we get to see a little bit of it here in this page. And this book has gotten a lot better, and here is some of the battle action that's going on in here as well. So really excited to read this one to see how this battle turns out and what happens at the end of the issue, and where is the series going from here. So this is issue 12 of the series. All right, next I wound up getting Empire. This is issue 4. Issue 4. I've liked this series. I don't think it's the best book in the world, but it's been okay for me to continue to read. I think there's going to be something a little bit more up at stake here when it comes to, Earth's Mightiest and the Fantastic Four and Earth itself. When it's all said and done, we already get a new status quo from Carol Danvers, as she's the new accuser. So there are things that are happening in this book. Again, how does it end up? We don't know yet, because obviously we're in the middle of the series right now, and I'm interested to see this confrontation between Mantis and her son, which is Koi. So yeah, looking forward to this. Empire, this is issue 4. And the flippin' lawn men are back, making all the noise possible. They're here right now while I'm doing the most important video of the week, and that is the comic book haul. That doesn't fly in my book. I'm kind of angry, right? But the show must go on. All right, so here we go. We have Spider-Man issue 4, The Black Cat Strikes. This is another great book from that Gamerverse. I love the interaction between Black Cat, Peter Parker, and Mary Jane. And I love the relationship between all of them. There was this little ploy that Black Cat said that, he could be the father of Black Cat's baby, and it wasn't true. It was just a ploy to get him to help her out and whatnot. I think the artwork is really good in this book, in my opinion, maybe better than some of the other Spider books out there. At least the artwork is consistent each and every issue that you get from this. So if you guys haven't checked this one out, I definitely recommend it. This is issue 4 from this series. All right, next. We wound up getting a issue 2 of Firepower. Loved issue 1. Loved the Prelude trade. This is done by Robert Kirkman about a man who wound up going to a mountain to try to get some answers about his parents, and he winds up learning the lost art of creating a fireball. He is the only one that can do it, and years went by, and he wound up leaving the mountain, which we don't really know why, and now he has a family. So I thought this brought the book down to earth when you introduced our main character who has a family now, and now it looks like he's doing battle against the Scorched Earth clan member here, as you get to see this battle commencing. And I think this book definitely has potential. I think Robert Kirkman's telling a nice story here, so looking forward to it. This is issue 2 of Firepower. All right. Next, we have Deceased Dead Planet. This is issue 2 of 7. Man, the end of the last issue was huge when it came to Oliver McQueen and then Dinah and her situation. I mean, it was intense. And what Deceased book isn't intense? It's just like another version of Injustice, right? Check out the artwork in this issue. I mean, it's stunning. It's a visual masterpiece. It takes your breath away. I love the facial expressions, and it looks like it's going to be another great read as you get to see Swamp Thing in there as well with Constantine. So yeah, it's good stuff, man. Don't pass up Deceased Dead Planet, guys. Check it out. All right, next we wind up having Batman The Adventures Continues, issue 3. I really wanted that variant cover with Barbara Gordon on it. However, they did not get that book. I think it was 1 in 25, so it was hard to come by. So unfortunately, I didn't get it. But obviously, we have to deal with Deathstroke going against Batman. I think he's sending out the Robin family, not the Robin family, but the Bat family after Batman itself. So I'm hoping that this story gets a little bit better. It's kind of forgettable for me. I've said it a couple of times. The artwork is good, but I wish it was just a little bit darker and for my taste, make it feel more like a Batman book. So again, Batman The Adventures Continues, issue 3. Cool cover though, in all reality, even though it's not the Barbara Gordon one. All right, next we wound up getting the variant cover for Deceased Dead Planet. This is cool as you get to see Cyborg on there. And obviously there's somebody out there reaching out for him. So I don't know if that's Wonder Woman's hand, but I don't think so because the person looks like he's wearing a glove. Maybe this was right before he died or he got his head ripped off. I don't know, but it's a really nice, realistic looking cover. Something that I wanted to have in the collection, obviously the variant cover collection. So I have one reading copy, one variant copy, and there you go. All right, so next we go on to this AWA book. It's called Bad Mother. Looks pretty interesting. I've tried every book from them, and most of the books that I have read from them is actually really good. And I definitely suggest this company to people that are looking for something different and not really focus so much on superheroes. And if you're looking for maybe a little darker tone type of book, original stories, I definitely say check this out. It has maybe some of your favorite Marvel writers in here, like Straczynski and maybe Deodato Jr. Krista Fotz is the one that actually writes this particular book. So this is Bad Mother. This is issue 1 or 5. And their stories, the great thing about them is there are no ongoings. They're just little stories, and then they end, and then they get new books that come out. All right. This was one that I bought on a whim. This was Vampire the Masquerade, issue 1. This is done by Vault, and so this looked quite interesting. Obviously, it has to deal with vampires, so why not check it out? The artwork looks pretty interesting, too. Something different. I always want to give these independent creators a try, but check out this weird, gruesome artwork in here that's like there's blood in a cup or something, and then there's all these, like, faces and creatures that are showing up in it. I don't know what to expect. It just looks creepy, man. And I like horror books, so we'll see what happens with this one. Vampire the Masquerade. This is issue 1. All right, and then I wound up getting a few other key books here. So the one that you've been waiting for to see if I actually got it, I wound up getting it. Dark Knights Death Metal, Legends of the Dark Knights. This is issue 1. This is the spec book of the week. Shit, maybe the year, besides Batman with Punchline or whatnot. But this is a big book to have. Everyone's speculating on this book because of the whole situation with Robin King and what's his story and why he's the Robin King or whatnot. So let me see if I can get you some good artwork. Look at this artwork in here too. So that looks really nice. Again, take care of your copy. This is some crazy, dark, twisted stuff in here. Meet Robin King. So right there it says that you're meeting him for the first time. So this is a huge book. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if the character has legs and how death metal continues, if this value of this book will continue to stay hot or if it just drops off and is not. All right. Another couple key books I wound up getting is Green Lantern. This is issue 200. Classic book here, as you get to see the huge lantern there, and you get to see all of the Green Lantern Corps just with their rings up. I think that's pretty cool. The anniversary issue 200. It's cool if you're a Green Lantern fan. If you're not, it probably sucks. Next, I got a 1 in 25 of Thor. This is issue 1. So I saw this on the back behind the counter of the shop, and I was like, oh yeah, this is cool, because you obviously have cosmic powered Thor here on the cover, and you have Silver Surfer Black getting ready to do battle against each other. I think that's a pretty cool cover. I haven't seen it, and I saw it and I was like, I'm getting it. So really cool, especially because this series is hot right now, so decided to pick that one up. And then last but not least, there was only one copy of this one, and I picked this one up. This is Star Wars issue 5, which I do read the series. It's a 1 in 25 with Luke on there. He said, "Lured by the Force itself, my Jedi powers alone can't stop this wave. If only I were more powerful." It's into a deadly trap, and there you have Luke Skywalker there trying to use that Force. So that's pretty neat looking 1 in 25, and happy to have it in the collection. So there you guys have it. There is the haul for this week. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Like I said before, join that Facebook group page, Comic Book Corner 2.0, Webheads Unite, and hopefully you like this video. And if you do, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell. And until next time, guys, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, and enjoy those books this week, guys. Take care. Bye.